is not France. Trump insists his formula again in its strategy of dramatization. The Republican candidate for the White House has again attacked France, repeating a formula already used a few weeks ago. In the countryside in Greenville, North Carolina Tuesday, Donald Trump is again taken to France. As was his custom, the Republican candidate reported an exchange spent with close to support his argument. "I have friends who go to France every year. They love this country. I asked them, and this year, how it happened. They said, 'We are not going to France.' France is no longer the France," said Donald Trump. "It's catastrophic," he insisted, referring in particular security and terrorism. Yet another load. The candidate for the U.S. presidency is not his first charge against France. Last February, he had already stated in Current Values that Paris was not what it was. This summer, after the attacks of Nice and Saint-Étienne-du-Rouvre, Donald Trump had already released this famous reply. "The France is not France." Hollande had then replied that it is when one lowers it no longer looks like. He said a little everything that passes through his head for attention, says Jean Bernard Cadier, BFM TV correspondent in the United States. The billionaire is clearly illogical. America first. In other words, the strategy is to stoke fears, black table, insist on bad news, to suggest that it is the only one to save his country, said Jean Bernard Cadier. PB elsewhere on the web. How to locate your car through Gadget Fever. Apple iPhones without wire would use Lou. Tom's Guide. A miracle. My wife applied the relics of Europe. 1. French submarines. Leakage. DC and SOAR. 1 News goals but no winner between Houston Eurosport. After the showdown with Lactalis producers. Expansion editorial by Christophe Barbier. Hala. The Express in Yemen. Judo to forget. Carrier 1 News. Will the drone soon have to do? Why? Tom's Guide.